Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. I am in a bit of a pickle, and I need your advice. That's going to come in just a moment. Let me first explain where this pickle even came from. Oh god, that sounds terrible. At this point, we actually have a pretty much confirmed window for the official reveal of the Zombies mode for the next Call of Duty game being developed by Sledgehammer, okay? They've been doing an AMA today on Reddit, and a couple of people have asked some very good questions that have actually got some pretty interesting answers about the Zombies mode, okay? Specifically about when we're going to be seeing info for it. So, let me read you those answers now. Official GMC said, will we get any Zombies info in the upcoming weeks? Sledgehammer replied saying, we're heading to Comic-Con in a couple weeks. Look for more news from the COD channels about what exactly we'll be showing. We're really excited to talk with fans there, and yes, there'll be plenty of swag to go round. That's not all though, okay? We also have a question from Empty Juicebox, who said, if I gave you $3 and a high five, would you release some Zombies info now? Sledge replied saying, keep your $3. Info may be coming sooner than you think. There's an awful lot to unpack here, okay? First question, when are we going to see Zombies info? And they're like, well, we're going to be at Comic-Con. Chances are that means they're showing Zombies at Comic-Con, which is huge, okay? Because you think back to Black Ops 3, and not only did they show the Giants intro cutscene at Comic-Con for the first time behind closed doors, and they then didn't release it on YouTube for months, so no one had a proper, full, high-definition version of that video for a significant amount of time after the event had finished. Not only did they do that, but they also had talks from Jason Blundell, Craig Houston, all of the voice actors in Shadows of Evil, including the Shadow Man, and the characters in the Giant, so that's our Primus crew, our Ultimus crew, those original cast. Like, they showed so much at Comic-Con, and it was a behind-closed-doors event, private, only fans that were there could get access to it. It wasn't streamed, it wasn't properly recorded in high definition or anything like that, and as such, a lot of info from that event kind of got lost to the ages, okay? So that's one reason why them revealing Zombies at Comic-Con this year is a goddamn big deal, okay? And that's just the first question that they got asked. The other one said, well, can we get some Zombies info now? And they're like, nope. Zombies info is coming sooner than you think. So if we're thinking that Zombies info is going to be at Comic-Con, which is July 20th to 23rd, then are we going to be getting Zombies info before Comic-Con? And if that's the case, then we only have the next 3 weeks in which to actually receive that intel. It's that soon. Comic-Con is not far away at all. It's under a month. So we could be seeing Zombies intel as early as 2 weeks from now for the next COD, which is bloomin' mind-blowing, man. Seeing as they've been so hush-hush about it all of this time, I cannot freaking wait to actually get some answers about what it's going to look like, what it's going to play like, what the style's going to be, everything. Is it going to be first or third person? So many questions that need answers right now. And this is where the pickle that I'm in comes into play, okay? I have been planning to spend some more time in LA this year with regards to an upcoming project that I can't talk about right now, but that you'll be seeing bits and bobs of in about a month's time. And I was planning to go from the UK to LA on, you've guessed it, July 24th, the day after Comic-Con finishes. So, that's terrible timing, because if I was there just a little bit earlier, I could drive down to San Diego, or maybe fly, because I'm not sure how long a drive it is from LA, but I could figure that out. I could head down to San Diego and go to Comic-Con if I was there a little bit earlier. Yes, it would be a logistical nightmare, because I'd have to find a hotel, which at this short notice for an event that big would probably be an absolute nightmare. I'd have to get travel down from LA down to San Diego. I'd have to get a ticket for Comic-Con itself. I don't know if Call of Duty would even be receptive to me being there. I don't think they'd want things really recorded that much, so they'd probably not like the idea of me trying to kind of secure the keys for you guys. But if, hypothetically, I decided to bring my flight back a little bit so that I instead left on, for example, the 18th of July, then I could go to Comic-Con and attempt to secure the keys. The problem for me is that I don't know if it's worth it. I'm currently doing a bit of lab work in a lab that's kind of attached to the university that I'm at, doing some really interesting stuff with software-defined networks and quantum key distribution. It's really cool business, but I'd have to cut that internship short if I went to this by a couple of days, so that would be a little problematic. But then also, I'd have to put so much goddamn money on the line just to book an earlier flight, book the hotel, book the travel down from LA, and then back the travel up to LA, and getting a ticket for Comic-Con would probably be really expensive at this point as well, because it's going to be a resold ticket, and that's no doubt going to be really exploitatively expensive, so it would be very costly. It would be an absolute mad dash to figure out how exactly I would be able to do it. But, on the other hand, if there is zombies intel on the line, there's only one thing to do, and that's to go. So, I'm currently in a position where I don't know how much they're planning to show. I don't know how much is going to be unable to be recorded. I don't know how much they're even going to be doing in terms of talks, presentations, things like that. I don't know how much it would cost. I haven't actually looked into that yet, but I'm talking a lot of goddamn money to reschedule my flights and book the hotel and get travel sorted for it and get a Comic-Con ticket. All of that would be really expensive, no doubt. So, I, in an ideal world, would love to do this, but I don't really know if it's feasible right now. And that's where you guys come in, okay? I want your advice in the comment section down below. Should I bother? Do you think it would be better if I was just based at home for those few days so that I could record my videos here with all my setup and not have to rely on hotel Wi-Fi and terrible event internet and things like that, and making sure that I could see all of the different avenues of people actually tweeting intel out and releasing videos and all sorts of things? If I was at home for that process, it would be much easier to accumulate that body of knowledge instead of being at the event trying to kind of be in the moment and getting all that information from people from online. I don't know if it's worth being there for it, because at the end of the day, a lot of intel will seep out anyway from the general public, so there's that I could kind of rely on instead of having to be there myself. Just a bunch of different questions that are making me wonder right now, is it worth all of the hassle of me trying to actually organize it, the extra large expense of me trying to go earlier, just to potentially secure intel that other people are going to be securing anyway and sending to me via, I don't know, email, tweets, etc.? I don't know, man. I'd like your advice in the comments down below. What do you think? Are you going to Comic-Con this year? Are you willing to try and secure the keys for me? I know there were people that went to the Comic-Con last year and the year before who were tweeting me loads of stuff. They were emailing me loads of stuff. I remember, I think one guy called Brandon DeSorbo, I think that was his name. He tweeted me a bunch of video from it, and that was amazing because I could share it with you guys on my channel. That was fantastic. And just generally, there was a heap of stuff that happened at Comic-Con when they showed stuff for Zombies for Black Ops 3, and I'm concerned that they might do so again this year, and if they do, then I just feel like I want to be there and I don't know what to do. So, man, I've been MrRoflWaffles. Please give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you're planning to go to the event. If you are you willing to secure the keys for all of us, for the community? Let me know in the comments, for Pete's sake, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon in another video about World War II Zombies, because, fingers crossed, we'll actually be getting a reveal soon. So, thanks for watching, drop a like as well if you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.